It's just one game. The Jets are still up 2-1 in the series, but the message is clear. The Blues aren't done yet. So now what? How does Winnipeg shake it off? To speak to that, here's the coach, Bruce Boudreau. Coach, you've been on the wrong end of some rough nights during your coaching career. What do you say to your players after a night like that?
Well, every situation is different, Gino, but I'm telling you right now, if it's this situation where they won the first two games and so they get blown out a little bit in this game 3, I'm not making a big deal of it. I'm telling the guys that we're much better than this. We had a one-off, but let's go back and get them. Now, if it happened again, then I'd be, well, what do we do now? What do we do now? But I think in this first situation, first game at home, St. Louis had won 12 or 13 in a row at home. Hey, listen, they're too good a team to sweep. You weren't expecting a sweep. When you get behind 3-0 in the first period, it's like, oh my goodness, there we go. And they're just going to regroup. Hey, listen, if you know the Winnipeg Jets and you've seen them play this year, they regroup. This doesn't happen to them twice or 3 times in a row, let alone 4 times. So I'm not worried about them a bit. I'm going to be all confident when I'm talking to the players in the morning, just saying, let's get back to our game. When we do that, we're the best team in the league. We've proved it. Now let's go do it.
Okay, rah-rah guy, what about your goalie? Hellebuck gave up 6 on 25 shots. He gets the mercy pull midway through the third. Do you talk to him after the game, or do you back off and completely leave him alone?
Hey, I might put my arm around him and say, is everything okay? Hey, you ready to go? Boy, you're the best goalie in the league. I've got all the faith in the world in you. Let's go back and get him. And that's about to the extent of it. I mean, I might ask the goalie coach a little bit, hey, was his mechanics off? Was he not feeling good this morning? Or any of those things. But personally, when you got the best goalie, you got the Vezina Trophy winner, and you sit there and he has a bad game, you just know that he's not going to have 2 bad games in a row. And you don't want to say, hey, listen, is this going to be like last year where you have a real bad playoff? No, you want to keep that away from him. Just go there, support him, know that he's going to be good. And I guarantee tomorrow's game is going to be an awful lot closer than the game you saw last night.
Okay, Coach, I get where you're going with this. That's how you handle your goalie and your players publicly and in the room. But what goes on behind closed doors amongst you and your coaching staff? The Blues put up 63 hits with major speed, a huge forecheck that obviously got to the Jets. How do you adjust to make sure this doesn't happen again in Game 4 Sunday afternoon?
Well, Gino, they did that in games 1 and 2. They came they hit everything in sight, and I mean, they did it a little better, and the Jets didn't have the pushback that they do normally when they're at home. But I mean, there's no surprises how St. Louis is going to play. They've shown you in all 3 games what they're going to do. So, I mean, I'd be sitting there and telling the coaches, the first thing we got to do is we got to keep getting the puck deep and let us do the hitting. Let's not let them get the gain zones, dump it in, and finish the checks and get the crowd going. And they have to start the game on time. Yesterday, they didn't start the game on time. They waited till the second period before they said, hey, I guess we're in a game. And it was too late at that point. But the Jets, I know, will come out a lot harder, and it'll be a lot more different tomorrow night. I don't know what the outcome is going to be, but it's going to be an awful lot closer, and it's going to be more Jets hockey like it was the first 2 games.
Sounds like a great game plan, my friend. The Jets led the league in road wins this season, but the Blues haven't lost on home ice since their first game back after the 4 Nations. The last team to beat them on home ice, it was the Winnipeg Jets.